$5,400. That is the median savings of an American under 35. This is Stan. Stan is 30. Stan is broke. Stan thinks it's his fault. Stan is wrong about most of it. About some of it, though, he's right. We'll get to both parts. Welcome to the funeral. The median American under 35 has $5,400 saved. Not $50,000, $5,400. That's about 1 month of rent in any city you'd actually want to live in. 1 emergency room visit, 1 car repair. If you're broke at 30, congratulations, you're average. Try it, run the math. $16 a month for 30 years gets you about $11,000, not retirement. A 2012 Civic with the AC half broken. The lifestyle gurus on YouTube will tell you it's the lattes, the avocado toast, the streaming subscriptions you forgot to cancel. Cut those, they say, and you'll retire at 55. The lattes aren't the problem. The problem is bigger, and it's not your fault. Reason 1, your raises aren't keeping up. Stan started his first job in 2018, $48,000 a year. 6 years in, he's at $58,000, a 21% raise. He thinks he's doing well. In the same 6 years, national rent went up about 30%. In his city, closer to 50. Groceries, 30. Health insurance, 35. The fast food meal he eats every Friday went from $7 to $11. His paycheck got 21% bigger. His life got more expensive than that. Stan, in real money, is poorer at 30 than he was at 24. This isn't a him thing. The gap between wages and the cost of being alive has been widening in this country since 1978. 1978 is the last year a normal, full-time job covered rent on a normal apartment without roommates. Most of you watching this were not alive in 1978. The plan you were given was simple. Work hard, buy a house, retire. What actually happens is, you work hard, the raises get eaten by rent, you don't buy anything, retirement starts at 70, if at all. Stan is good with money. There just isn't enough of it. Funeral number 1. The promise that working hard was enough. Reason 2. Every raise you get costs more than you think. Stan finally got that promotion. $8,000 more per year, 15% bump. He felt rich for a weekend. Then he bought a slightly nicer car, $200 more a month. He moved into a slightly nicer apartment, $300 more a month. He started ordering dinner instead of cooking, $200 more a month. $700 more a month, $8,400 a year. Stan's $8,000 raise is now a $400 loss. 2 weeks in, the nicer car is just his car. The nicer apartment is just his apartment. The food showing up at the door is just dinner. The good feeling was over by the next paycheck. The bills weren't. Stan didn't blow his raise on a Lambo. He blew it on slightly better versions of things he already had. And that's how almost everyone loses every raise they ever get. Funeral number 2. The raise that turned into a nicer parking spot. Reason 3. Every year you wait to invest costs more than the year before it. Stan, at 25, decided he'd start next year, once things calmed down. 26. Things hadn't calmed down. Next year. 27, 28, 29. Things still hadn't calmed down. Stan is 30 now. He's starting next year. Here's what next year costs. $200 a month, invested from 25 to 65 at the historical 10% nominal return, becomes about $1.2 million. Same $200 a month, but starting at 35 instead becomes $450,000. 10 years of waiting cost Stan $750,000. He wasn't even spending the money, he just didn't put it anywhere. Your brain does this for a reason. The $200 you have today is real. The $200 compounding for 40 years isn't yet. Your brain just doesn't see what isn't. Also, the finance industry has spent 100 years convincing you investing is complicated. It's not. Open a brokerage account, buy an index fund, set up an automatic transfer. That's it. Stan didn't lose $750,000 because he was stupid. He lost it because 40 years is a long time to imagine. Funeral number 3. The check you'll never get because you didn't open the account. Reason 4. You're paying to look richer than you are. Stan opens Instagram. Somebody is on a yacht. Somebody bought a Tesla. Somebody closed on a house at 28. Somebody's wedding cost more than Stan's salary. Stan feels behind. Here's what Stan can't see. The yacht is a 1-week rental on a credit card. The Tesla is a 3-year lease, half the buyer's take-home pay. The house had a $150,000 down payment from somebody's parents. The wedding put the couple $27,000 in debt, and they got divorced in 2 years. Most of the people Stan envies are broker than Stan. They're just better at hiding it. The cost of all this isn't only emotional. The average person spends about $400 a year on things they bought specifically because somebody online had it first, $12,000 over 30 years. If that money was invested instead, it would be $60,000. Stan isn't shallow for caring how he looks. The apps were designed around that human reflex. Funeral number 4. 40 grand spent on a costume. Here's where most videos try to sell you a 5-step plan. We're not going to do that. There are 3 things. They all take patience and barely any money. 1. This week, open a brokerage account. Set up an automatic deposit. $20, $50, $100. The number matters less than the fact that it shows up every month without you thinking about it. 2. The next time you get a raise, send it straight to that account before it touches your checking. You lived on the old number. You'll live on it again. 3. Unfollow the people on your feed who make you feel poor. Whatever they're showing you isn't the full story. Almost never is. 3. That's the list. If somebody is selling you a 4th thing, they want your money. Stan is going to be okay. Not because the system got better. The system isn't getting better. Stan is going to be okay because he stopped treating this like a personal failing. None of it was. That's all it takes. Just noticing what the system is hoping you'll miss. Next week, we're burying your tax refund. It deserves a real funeral. Subscribe if you want to be there. Stan out.